How you going, fellas? It's New Year's Day today, and I'm going to show you how to start a car that's been sitting around for 6 months that hasn't been started at all. You know, you always have trouble starting them. Well, I'm going to show you how to start the Cruiser. So after I've done that six month stint out at Stuart Prison, it's just sat there the whole time, never been started. So I'm going to show you what to do. Also, I've got one of Joe's people here with me today that's going to give me a hand. Karel, would you come with us?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, sweet. Karel, so you're from the Czech Republic?
Yeah, I'm from there.
Yeah, okay. So he's been living with me ever since I got out of jail anyway, and yeah, he's a cool dude. So how come you come to Australia?
Well, I did come to study the English in Irish State.
Well, it probably doesn't help talking around me because my English is very fast.
Well, yeah, your accent's strong for me as well.
Yeah, cool. Alright, sweet. Well, anyway, I'm sure we can start a car. That'll be good. Oh, what were you doing to your bike before?
I've been just cleaning the chain and, you know, all the maintenance stuff around.
Yep.
So I'm heading to desert, so...
Are you going to the desert?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Just for a trip, like 14 days trip through the desert.
On the bike or the van as well?
Yeah, with a van and a bike.
So you're going to pull up on the van and then just go do a hot lap and then come back?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do.
Yeah, man, there you go. Sweet. All right, we're going to go and start this Cruiser, right? So the first thing you have to do is make sure that your battery's charged. So I've put a battery charger on there this morning, and we'll go and have a look. Rightio, fellas. Yeah, as I said, the first thing you do is put it on charge. Now, this is the charger I like to use. See, it's a smart charger. It has 7 stages of charging. So if you go putting one of them old dirty chargers on it that doesn't have any stages, what happens is it cooks the battery, whereas this takes it in time, and it does stages. So like it'll do soft charging, so it'll charge for a second and then stop, charge for a second and then stop, and what that does is that desulfatizes the battery, gets all the shit off each cell, and it slowly brings it back up to health. This is the battery down here. Yeah, see, there you go. That's pretty cool. Turn it off. Yeah, just unplug it there. These old Cruisers too. Hang on. There we go. Rightio. So these old Cruisers too, you have to be careful because the bonnet hits the roof, so you always have a rag with you. You good?
Yeah, alright.
See that, mate? That's Australian muscle.
You don't have that one in Europe?
You don't have it in Europe?
No, no holding at all.
Oh, mate. Too bad. Righto. Now, the things you need to do is you want to crank the engine. See, what happens is when they sit for a long time, the fuel that's in the carby always evaporates, right? So you can guarantee that this carby's got no fuel in it, right? So the trick is you want to get fuel up there as fast as possible so you don't burn out the starter motor or the battery. So the things you need a shifter to take off the intake pipe there. You need any kind of air start. Deodorant will work. Anything that's flammable will start, okay? Even like them deodorants that have that fucking white shit in them, that'll work, right? And you also need an Alizé and orange juice. It's New Year's tonight, so I'm having a couple of pre-drinks with old Karel here.
I'm sober.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh, it does.
Alright, so intake pipe comes off. Right. Okay, so there's not going to be any fuel in here whatsoever. Right. Now, here's an interesting point, okay, and this is what I want you to know. So the best way to get fuel up there is to make sure make the engine suck the fuel harder. You know what I mean? So what happens is, right, at the moment, when the engine's cranking, it's sucking in air from in here, and it's also sucking in fuel from there, right? So the trick is, you cover this completely, right, and what happens is the air that it sucks, it'll vacuumize in there, and it'll suck fuel from the carby even harder. So what happens is, you use some air start, the air start will get the revs up, you know what I mean? So when you're cranking it, you hit it with the air start and that'll boom, and that'll make
help him to get the fuel in there.
Yeah, that'll help the pump inside the carby suck it up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, actually no, the pump's down here, it's got a mechanical one on the front. Yeah, so and the Aerostat will just help it ignite and help it like get the revs right up there to suck it up. But yeah, the trick is you keep that covered. It's almost like a choke.
Engine would be pretty much running just on this.
No, it won't run just on that. It'll fire, but it won't keep running.
Yeah, but
we can try it. Yeah, we'll try that. Yep. And while it's running, I'm going to cover this, and it's going to act like a choke, and it's just going to suck the fuel as hard as it can. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because there's no air coming out. It has to suck something, and it's going to suck the fuel. So that'll get the fuel from the tank up to the carby faster. That's the trick.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Let's do it.
Okay. Yep. You want to give him a start, mate? I'll just move my drink.
When you're ready.
Well, just flick that switch. Just flick that to the on there. Righto. So give him a good ear to this. Yep, start him, mate. Go again. Yep. Yep. All right. So the reason why I keep bitching out is because this thing's prone to backfiring, so I don't want to blow my hand off. So yeah. I'll keep going, mate. Yep. Yep. Go again. Yep. 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 Right, so now we know that this fuel got up to the carby. So yeah, now we just got to run for a bit and get it good. Just put this back on. What do you reckon about that, mate?
That was good. Pretty quick.
Quick, yeah, I actually thought that it would take us a bit longer, but I had to do this a lot, you know, so I know a fair bit about it, especially this ute. So you come to Australia to learn English?
That's what we come for, like for first half a year, and then we decided to stay because the life in here is pretty good.
Yep.
So, and we're still here.
That's good. There it is. Why Townsville though? Like why up North Queensland?
Well, for first we came to Gold Coast.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
still living there. My girlfriend just moved up here because of her work.
Yep.
So, and maybe with the time I will move up here as well.
So you prefer it here than the Gold Coast?
Well, I have a good job on the Gold Coast, so I'm still there. That's
What do you
why.
do there?
I'm a tree climber.
A tree climber? Like for cutting down trees?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. That's mate. Alright. so it doesn't want to idle yet. Righto. Yeah, so the reason why it started so quick is because of that trick where you put your hand over the intake, and that makes the fuel get sucked up from the tank real fast. You know? You got that for a second? Once it warms up, that should be right to idle then. Hasn't been started for a long time, so that's good. Might be because the fuel's so old, it's just losing its octane. Could be that. The reason why it won't idle, you know.
Yeah, it's still maybe.
We've got a temp gauge on it. Temp gauge is saying it's going up.
This is not possible in Europe.
It's not what?
It won't be roadworthy at all.
It's what, mate?
In Europe, if your crank ventilation is done like this, just right into the atmosphere,
Oh, it's illegal.
it's illegal. Everything's illegal.
Oh, yeah. But see, the thing is, here, because this car's so old, you only have to keep up to the standards of how it was back then. You know what I mean?
Well, you can do that in Europe the same, but if you will modify your car like that, no way, no chance to get it on the road.
Yeah, right. You want to fire him up again? And I'll do the throttle here. So really, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to get them going after being sitting for so long. This is Alizé and orange juice. Quite nice actually. I'm a fruity fag today. What do you reckon, mate? You reckon you'd be right to go back to the Czech Republic and show people how to do it?
Yeah, maybe.
So, did you like originally come here backpacking?
No.
Not backpacking, just come here to learn English and work.
Just study and travel a bit, but not really backpacking. Just to see something different.
Yep. Do you prefer it more than home?
Here,
Yeah.
I do prefer Europe.
Oh, you do prefer it?
That's what I'm used to.
Yep.
But the life in here is very easy.
The life.
Yeah, like life itself. Everything's so cheap and affordable.
Over here?
Yeah,
Really? Cheap?
yeah.
I would have thought everything's expensive.
No, not really.
Yeah, okay. Is that because there's more people over there?
I don't really know, like there is more competition in general. So that might be wrong.
Yeah, right, yeah. Alright, cool. Hope you like that, fellas. Righto, so probably should go for a drive around the block. But don't worry, coppers, this is only my first one. Righto, fellas. Hope you liked the video. There'll be more coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Righto, so just took it for a drive up the street. It sounded like one of the tyres were flat, so I'm going to show you how to pump the tyres up, eh? Yeah, cool. Got one of these from the old boy for Christmas. So all it is, it's an air pump and just hooks onto your battery. So you should always have one, you know, especially if you're full driving and you're going down on the beach, you know, you need to lower your tyres. Right. Keep an eye on it. I don't know how to read that bar stuff, so I'll just leave it sit and wait for the tyre to stand up. It'll be sweet.
Shouldn't you keep your car running because the battery is low in the car?
I've got a charger here. I'll just put it back on the charger in a second. It'll be right. That is a big pump though, but pretty big battery for one of these, you know. It'll be right.
I think a video from here is not really good because I'm taking the picture against the light, so you're pretty dark in here.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's a good point actually. So another thing, fellas, see me bonnet went to shit, all the paint, after I done that 6 months job. So, does anyone know a bit about paint and can tell me if I can just buff that, it'll be sweet, or do I need to replace it? Got a fiberglass bonnet, so yeah. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you can help me out. It looks like it's starting to stand up a bit too. Come get it to look at it. See the tyre's starting to stand up, not be so fat on the bottom. That should do it for a bit. So the other thing too, fellas, don't forget to donate. The faster I get this thing registered will be the faster we can go do some Yowie videos. So yeah, keep that in mind. Those back ones look pretty good.
Not that much weight over there.
Nah. Yeah, cool. There you go. Rightio fellas, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Oh yeah, I've got that depression video coming for you too soon, so yeah, stay in touch. No, keep it going, because I'll just at the end just put music on top of it. How you going?
Yeah, Joey Cool here. Just gonna make another video today. Me, just in my yard, pretending to know what I'm talking about. Probably just me just really fucking around, having a laugh. Right, let me show you blokes here how we use all of these instruments, or to just replace this in here and some of these here. So make sure you tune in next week for the next instalment, and I'll show you how to put this all back together. Right.